Yeah, I would like to share a very special insight into Parashat Korach that I learned from Rav Dinovich, and he basically explains like that. What was Korach's real mistake? I mean, we have a whole parsha with his name, and he has a big part in the Torah, and he have a whole huge miracle happening for him. It's a very strange thing that happened. How could Korach, who was a great man, and that because of his greatness, he thought he could challenge Moshe Rabbeinu with his level, and that lesson that we're going to learn is so important that the whole miracle, the whole parsha was put there, and a huge message come from that. It's so important that it takes a huge place in the Torah. So we're going to see how fundamental the message is, and from the Torah. How does it work? I want to bring a Mishnah. The Mishnah says, Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, it's a Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, chapter 2, 9th Mishnah. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, Kiber mi Hillel v'Shammai, he received from Hillel and Shammai. Hu haya omer, he used to say, Im lemata Torah harbe, if you learned a lot of Torah, ata chazik tova le'atzmecha, don't grab that good to yourself, don't acquire it to yourself, don't assume that it's a good that you brought to yourself, so to speak. Ki lechkach notzachta, because you were formed, you were created for that. So this is a very powerful thing, because basically what was Korach's argument? His argument was, we also Hashem, we all are on the same level, we all had prophecy, and I'm a huge Talmid Chacham just like you. Why can I not be Kohen? Why Aaron HaKohen was Kohen? Why are you able to go in the tent of meeting whenever you want? Why are you the one leading? I could be a very good leader too. I know as much as you. I saw God too. I'm as holy as you. We are all on the same level. And therefore, I should be able to be Kohen if I want, and serve God in your place, and lead the people just like you. Now, Moshe Rabbeinu basically was answering him, you don't understand, I didn't choose that. You think I made myself Moshiach? I mean, I made myself the savior of the Jewish people? That was my choice. I merited to be on that position? I didn't merit that at all. That was God's choice. God gave me certain things I acquired through merits, but certain things I acquired because of the gift that Hashem gave you, because of the position God gave you. We are all made for a specific purpose. We all have a mission. My mission is to take the Jews out of Egypt and to lead the Jewish people in the desert. You, Korach, it's not your mission. If that was your mission, then yeah, you'll be in my place. Moshe Rabbeinu was the most humble man. Moshe Rabbeinu recognized that everything he's doing has nothing to do with his merit. That's why he was chosen. You understand the position. So it's like comparing apple and orange. The orange wants to be an apple, the apple wants to be orange. Or the sun wants to be the moon, and the moon wants to be the sun. The moment the moon said they cannot be two leaders, two sons, then say, okay, they cannot be two sons. Then this is what you're created for, and I'm going to create you for something else. You're right in a way. You're going to serve for the night. But really, they could have been two sons, each one with his own function. There could be two giants of Torah, each one with his own function. So there could be a Korach and a Moshe, but each one has a different function. As Moshe was saying, Korach has nothing to do with the merit. You want to be Kohen, but you're not created for that. So it doesn't matter how much Torah you know, how great a Talmid Chacham, how much you saw God. Yeah, we both saw God. We're on the same level, maybe in that level. But that's nothing to do with your mission. So the danger in life is to feel that we're greater, we deserve more because of our merit. Yeah, I'm so great in that. I'm so great in that. I'm so great. I deserve that. But let me ask you, how come you're so smart? Isn't that shame God who gave you that ability to be so smart? That IQ? What do you do to deserve that IQ? That level of learning so fast, of remembering things? That's a shame. You didn't do anything for it. Our only merit as human beings is to accept the mission that God gave us and to use the tools and the greatness we have to fulfill our mission. And that it's such an important lesson that unless it's understood, we destroy ourselves. We start hating others. We start going against our own people. We start trying to put our brother down because we think, hey, how come he's there? I'm also great. If you don't understand, it has nothing to do with greatness. They, a man should not want to be a woman. A woman should not want to be a man. A man is great because he's a man, because God made him a man. A woman is great because she was meant to be a woman. A Jew should not want to be a non-Jew. A non-Jew should not be a Jew. Each one has its own great mission. And the moment we start comparing and saying, yeah, but I did this and I did that and I should deserve this or that, that means we want someone else's mission. Why do you want someone else's mission? We are all here for our own purpose, and we are going to be the most excellent, the greatest at the specific mission that God gave us. Your only true merit in life is going to be to find out what your own unique mission is and not to try to become someone else. That's why the 10 Commandments end up, don't desire your fellow's wife and house and money and whatever he has, because that means you want to be someone else. One of the biggest problems is that very often we want to be someone else. If that someone else is already taken, who is going to be you if you decide to be someone else? So we have to be always humble and never think that your position is based on your merit in comparison to others. So a Kohen, in Israel, there's Kohen, Levi, and Israel. An Israel should not be jealous of the Levi should not be jealous of the Kohen, a Kohen should not be jealous of the Levi or of Israel. Oh, I have more responsibility. Is that good or bad? Of course it's good, because God gave you that. That's your mission. You're made for that. God gave you the tool for that. So we are in a generation today, a lot of people, because of the system we live in, where we see, yeah, you know, what's the greatest Jew, what's the greatest person, the one who has all the wisdom and knows Torah, so much Torah, that's the greatest. Yeah, he's the great Talmid Chacham. Wow, so we bow down in front of him, kiss his hands. Not bow down, we actually stand up. So, but we're not standing up for that person. God forbid. That's Avodah Zarah. To kiss the hand, what's holy about that person? Nothing is holy about that person. The only holy thing of that person, that he fulfilled his mission in acquiring a Torah and using that Torah for others. So, but the only reason we stand up for a big giant in Torah is because of the Torah that is connected to him, because he is imprinted, he's imprinted with, or he lives that Torah. And because he lives that Torah, he represents what Torah is, and we stand up for that because we're standing for the honor of Hashem, of the Torah that lives in that person represents, but not who the person is. That person goes to the bathroom just like me. That person is as simple, biologically dies and lives just like me. So he's not greater than me. The only greatness that he has while I'm standing is the greatness of the Torah. It's not the greatness of the person, but because that Torah is attached to that person, therefore I stand up. And I respect that person connected to that. We stand up to the man with the crown. If that man doesn't have the crown, I won't stand up, but he has the crown. So there's 3 crowns, Kehuna, Torah, and I forgot the third one. It's in Pirkei Avot. And the idea is that we really have to be aware of that thing and not feel, oh, you know, I'm a low Jew because I don't know Torah. You know, at the end of time, we're going to recognize who the great ones are. And it's not going to be the ones who know all of Torah, because you can know all of Torah, but that was your mission. Hashem made you with that quality, that ability to that. It's going to be the people who have used all their talents, whatever level of IQ or talents of greatness that you have, how much you actually worked on using that. And if you were like the famous story of the Gemara, someone who makes shoes and was a great son, he didn't know any Torah, but he made shoes like the best. He made the best shoes that nobody comes back, so that that shoe stays forever with that person, doesn't need to buy a new shoe or repair it. Now, he's the greatest person because he made sure to use his talent of making shoes in the best possible way that could be done. He used Hashem's gift the best possible way. And that person is going to be higher than maybe most of the Talmid Chacham who didn't use all of that greatness of Torah to fulfill their mission. So we have to make sure that we feel great about who we are and not in comparison to I feel great for my position in the Jewish people, Cohen Levi Israel, or my position as a job, or my position, doesn't matter if I do garbage man, or I do cleaning lady, or I do, CEO, or if I do social work, or, it doesn't matter the level of work. At the end, is the way you're going to do the work. Now, sometimes we below ourselves, we do, something simple. I do cleaning lady really when I could be a lawyer, or when you have the potential to be a lawyer, and that's bad. That's bad. That's what Hashem was upset at Moshe Rabbeinu. Yes, you are humble, but you were given the gift to be a leader. Therefore, you have to go. And Moshe Rabbeinu understand at the end. He didn't realize he didn't see this gift in it. That's why Hashem was so upset. And Hashem is upset at us, when we don't realize that I have the potential to do that. We have to see that potential and believe that, try the max within our potential. So this is really our challenge, to find ourselves. And that means that there's nobody greater than anybody else. You're only greater once you use the gifts you are given fully, as opposed to someone who's not going to use it fully. But you can. That's it. You cannot compare what you're doing, because nobody is made the same. So we have to be humble, and we all have to feel good about where we are, the amount of Torah we know. We always have to grow, but we cannot start comparing ourselves, especially in our society. We are not meant to be Talmid Chacham or rabbis or saint in the way that we described. Some people to be very involved in the physical. Some people are supposed to be very involved in the spiritual. And the one are very involved in the physical is as holy, says the Ramchal, as holy and as close to God as someone who is involved with Torah all day long, because he's fulfilling his purpose and God is with him when he does that. Now, this is what's going to happen at the end of days. At the end of days, we're all going to realize, this is my position. The reason the nations are all mixed up together, there's no true identity, every nation doesn't have its own unique power, is because the nation are a reflection of Israel. Israel himself has not found his position, has not found his greatness among the nation. We are supposed to find ourselves. And it starts with every individual finding its own mission, its own greatness. I'm good at this, you're good at that. I need you for this, you need me for that. And if within the Jewish people we can all find our own mission and find the general mission of the Jewish people, which should be a light into the nation, not that we're greater, but we're here for a specific mission. When we are going to do our mission, to be a light into the nation, to be role models, to live as role models in the Judaism, in a society, in the Israel that lives with good character traits, that doesn't cheat in business, a society where there is no prostitution, a society where there is no adultery, where there is no mafia, where there is no drugs, where there is respect of the other, love of the other. That's the society. That's what the Jewish people are. We're supposed to be the role model, and that's our mission. Then at this point, every nation is gonna be able to recognize, okay, now I can fulfill also my mission. One nation is supposed to be about the beauty. The Greeks were supposed to be reflect the beauty, Viafet. And then you're supposed to be another nation about sport, another nation about science, another nation about technology, and each one is gonna bring out its own unique beauty and mission, and he's gonna see his role fulfilled. But it has to start with the Jewish people, because if we don't do it, then the non-Jews are gonna blame us, just like Korach. And they are right in a way. We don't fulfill our mission, we don't fulfill our purpose. We're supposed to enlighten the nation. Therefore, if we don't do it, then say we all confused as nations because of you. So we have to be the light. We have to take out that confusion. So again, this is something I keep repeating. We all have to find our mission. I have a booklet that I've written about finding your mission in life. If anybody wants it, I can send it for free online, or if you want the actual physical booklet, I can ship it to you for a small fee. We are here to fulfill our mission. You will not be happy until you figure out your mission as human being. You will keep comparing to others. The only true way to humility, and the way to true happiness, and the way to feel fulfilled, the way to have a successful life, is to know you're on the path to do your mission, and to find what's the greatness that you're created for, discover all your talents, and bring them out to the world, and do what you're here to do. Because we're all unique, we're all special, we all have here a purpose, and we're all here to make a change through our own uniqueness. It doesn't matter how small the change. Sometimes it's one person we help, sometimes it's animals we help, sometimes it's nature, sometimes it's thousands of people. It doesn't matter the quantity, because the merit doesn't come from the quantity. The merit becomes of are you doing your max, all your effort to do what you created for. And if we do that, then Bezat Hashem, we're going to live in a perfect world. We'll bring out a perfect world where each one is an angel, so to speak. Each one he has his own island of greatness that he can share with everyone. There's nothing more beautiful to be able to share what one has to give, what one is created for. So may we all achieve that level, and let's not try to be someone else or envy someone else. We can have a desire to have greatness like someone else, but not the same greatness, because your greatness is going to be different than every other greatness. And that's the beauty of the rainbow. That's the beauty of all the music and the art of the world, and the colors. That if it was all just one color, it'll be boring. But we are all different colors. All those different colors bring out the beauty of humanity, of life. So may we all find our own color and shine our color, not envy someone else's colors or reject someone else's color, and all be united like the rainbow, like we're supposed to be when Moshiach comes. Because if we do that, we are bringing Moshiach, we're bringing unity, and it's going to be with the temple a house of prayer for all the nations, where we're all going to want to come, but we all want to be different. We all want to stay different. But the real unity is we're all united, but our difference stay clear. A real marriage is not that I'm one with my wife in the sense that I become my wife, or my wife becomes me. No, that's not unity. Unity is one and one who stays two in one. That's what real unity. And if we do that, Bezat Hashem will be the happiest being ever. So Shabbat Shalom, and let's take the message of Korach his parasha very seriously, because it is a whole part of the Torah, which means that it's something, a pitfall that we are confronted constantly with. And we have to take that message very seriously if we don't want to fall all the way down, the earth opening for us. Say, oh, you want to be that? I'm going to bring you all the way down. That's what happened to Korach. Hashem said, you want to be that, with what you're not? Well, I'm going to bring you where you're nothing. And there's nothing worse as a punishment than that. So may we never experience that, and always be humble. Never want to be like someone else. Always want to be you. Find your greatness and become it. Shabbat Shalom.